My name is Juliana, and I am a servant of the Lord Jesus Christ. I have felt called to share some of the things that I have learned and studied, and how my brain kind of puts all of the Bible and all of the different Bible studies and things together. I've been teaching for many years, and I have always been a very faithful person, but I feel like now as an adult and one who was a part of the What Would Jesus Do generation, I, had the bracelet. I went to church. I grew up in church. But now as an adult with kids who are old enough to come into their faith and they've been baptized and they really understand what it is to be a Christian, I feel led to kind of explain and impart some of the wisdom that I feel like has been shared with me through the years. So first, this is just introductory. This is just kind of the material that I use for going forward when we're studying the different books of the Bible. But I made this little chart. It's backwards, but I made this little chart that breaks down all the books of the Bible. And it tells you how many books there are. It breaks it Old and New Testament. It tells you who wrote what, the law, the poetry, the prophets, the history books, the life of Jesus, and all of that is in, one of these little things. And then down here in the corner is in this little bookmark. And then down here in the corner is Old Testament stories and where you can find them. So whether or not you are a new Christian or an old Christian, you've been in the faith for a long time, this can be really helpful. And then also this just kind of gives more information about the books themselves and the categories themselves. This is the Bible that I have been using most recently. It allows me to take all of these notes and just write all through. It's full of information. I also put the Bible tabs on it so that I know where the books are, but then I have my favorite stories and things marked at the top. So this is just kind of an idea of how I study the Bible. This is a synopsis of how I do things a little bit differently, and that may be helpful for you. And I'm going to go through the books of the Bible. We're going to start with the shortest books of the Bible, and then we're going to move forward from there. And then we'll also do a sprinkling of some books to study, A Way to Pray by Matthew Henry, those kind of books that just can really help solidify your relationship with Christ. So I hope that you all have a blessed day, and I look forward to seeing you back soon. Bye.